International is a Sharia compliant company. We've been in this region for over 3 decades now. Our parent company is based out of Kuwait. It's the Al Imtiaz Investment Group. And for Omnix as well, we are focused on the digital transformation journey with our partners and customers. We have regional offices, so we are headquartered in Dubai, but our regional offices are in Abu Dhabi, Qatar, Kuwait, Saudi, Oman and Bahrain to expand. As far as value-added distribution is concerned, so I manage the Omnix Engineering and Foundation Technologies team. So I lead and manage a team of about 250 plus people. And we have 3 verticals, the line of businesses. One of them is the value-added distribution. The second one is what we call the industry solutions, which focus on niche technologies. And then we have the BIM and drafting services business. Traditionally, this team of Omnix Engineering and Foundation Technologies has been very focused on the AEC industry, because Autodesk is one of our flagship products when it comes to value-added distributor, and we've been distributing this product for more than 3 decades. So it is one of our flagships, we've been with them, so this is how we got associated with AEC industry. Having said that, we are in the diversification mode, where we're looking at more verticals. So we're looking at manufacturing, oil and gas, education, hospitality, retail, with the diverse technologies that we have today. So it's a country expansion, which means it's a regional expansion happening, plus it is also the diversification of technologies with the verticals that we do. So we're going to go beyond the AEC industry, which we have been, which Omnix is associated or synonymous with today. VAD, we have multiple solution offerings that we offer across the channel ecosystem. Yeah, and as I said before, Omnix has been one of the first few distributors for Autodesk, and then we decided to expand into other technologies. So as we speak today, we do a lot of complementary products that kind of are called add-ons to the Autodesk business. So we have SpeedTech, we have IMSCAD, we have OpenSpace. We also do high-end scanning solutions, which are Faros. We have almost like about 10 to 12 vendors, which are very interdependent and still independent of the technologies or the verticals or the segments that we are focused on into our partner ecosystem. The other important piece to mention here is that we also manufacture and design our own HOT machines, which is the hardware optimization technology. These are heavy-duty workstations which are used in environments where there is a lot of data processing, images. So again, going back to the industry, the heavy industry that we work in the verticals, which are again oil and gas, construction, all of that. So we have about 10 to 12 vendors that we work with, and then we also have our HOT workstations in there. As a value-added distributor, our business goes beyond transacting licenses, right? And we provide a lot of value-added services, whether it's partner enablement, trainings, certifications, after support services to our partners, because not a lot of channel partners are equipped with multiple resources, in an environment which is so dynamically changing. So people are getting their costs down. There is a lot of cut on the OPEX. So here we are well equipped with almost, I would say, an army of people who are qualified and who are certified to provide services based on the requirements of the customers that the partner brings to us. So some of the stuff that we do is lunch and learn sessions, partner enablement sessions. Now with the pandemic behind us, we've been doing a lot of roadshows. We've been doing a lot of partner-led customer enablement sessions. So I think training is one of the important things that we really focus on, because if people don't know how to sell technology, we never get to the finishing line, right? So it's easy to transact a license, but what do we do with the license? How do we optimize the investment, okay, and bring in the ROI of the license that the customer has purchased from our channel partner? And I said, because they do not have the capability and the know-how, we offer them the skill set, we offer them the technical support that is required. We do a lot of marketing, PRs and informations and social medias and all of those for them, because they are not so well equipped and they do not have the manpower to do a lot of this stuff. So we are basically the extended sales force in terms of supporting them on the business front. Momentum and acceleration are the two big rocks as we continue to grow in this space of value-added distributors, right? And it is one of the fastest growing segment within the company. And so more often than not, myself and my leadership team here, we do a lot of deep dive sessions with our partners to understand what are the requirements, where is technology leading us, what more can we add to our portfolio, how can we help them sell more, how can we add more value to the offerings. So there's a lot of work that's going around there, and we will continue to expand our regional footprint as well. So as I said to you before, that we have these offices in the Middle East, we are looking at Africa in the future. We have an office in Egypt where we are trying to expand and see if we could be a value-added distributor for some of our partners in there. So geo expansion and bringing in more complementary vendors to our existing portfolio is where I would see the VAD business going. It has to grow, because today the market needs, so the demand in the market for a value-added distributor will continue to be there in the Middle East. Couple of reasons. One is that the technology know-how, the skill set which is there, and partners and customers look for capitalized distributors, because finance is a big piece of the distribution business, right? Offering credit facilities to our channel partners, who in turn offer those to their customers. So there is a need for credit, there is a need for a service agreement, there is need for value addition, value offerings. Anybody can go and sell a license, but when it comes to adding value, there are very few partners who can do it, and there are very few distributors who kind of invest in people, technology, know-how to manage it. I want to share three big analogies with you on how we see value-added distribution within Omnix. So I was just reading this a couple of days ago on one of the social media links, and there was this analogy of how do we manage services, right? So if you go to New York is said to be a hub of pizzas, right? So wherever you go, you see the New York pizza, right? But all it does is that now you see New York pizzas and you see Amazon, right? Amazon has loads of products which are there, But what differentiates Amazon from selling just a pizza is basically the experience, the delivery, right? So if we all know Amazon, I mean, from a kid to a 90-year-old knows what Amazon looks like today. Why? Because Amazon has built that value chain, right from when you go and place an order on the website to they bringing trucks, they bringing planes, drones, delivering the product to your doorstep. So that's the ease of use or ease of service, I would say, that is so important when we are a value-added distributor. Do I have the right know-how? Can I provide the service that my partner and customer is looking for at that moment when that is required, right? So that is one of the things. The second thing is about how we treat the service, So, and this also came up beautifully, because Singapore Airlines flies the same Boeings and the same 777s and everything. But the Singapore Airlines, how does it differentiate themselves? So the way they do it is that they use possibly the same, the same website, the same airport, ticketing, reservation, agents, whatever, like any other airlines does. But it's all about the experience, right? So when you get into a Singapore Air Lounge, you see a lady sitting on the picture out there. You get into the plane, you're greeted well. Even people who travel economy and not business are like given a super treatment. So this is how we need to treat our channel. And this is a service mindset which we all need to have to be successful, because the channel is looking at us as to how well do we treat them, whether it's a small channel partner or it's a monster channel partner for us. So I think that's important. And the third interesting piece is, if you look at Citibank has been there for 200 years now, right? And Citibank starts to seed, the seeds of their investments even when we are kids, right? So when a child is like a kid, they bring up plans. Then when you're 20-year-old, they give us the offers on education. Then 35, people get married, mortgages, whatever. 45, 75, until the retirement, you could be transacting with Citibank. And what does that lead to is relationships, right? So people buy from people, and I'm very, very, I say this is my mantra, and within my teams, within the teams that we work with in the extended world as well, is that relationship is what matters. So the service mindset is important. The ease of doing business with us is important. And the third important thing is how we manage the relationship. Because if people will continue to buy from people, relationships have to be rock solid. And I think the trust, credibility, and the authentic behavior that we play with our channel partners, I would very proudly say that those are the partners that have been with us for over 3 decades and will continue to build business with us as we move along. So that is the team that we would look forward to when we expand our VAT portfolio in the channel. We have been a leading solutions provider, and we will continue to expand the footprint with that. How are we going to do it? We're going to expand the services and solutions portfolio. And again, VAT forms a big piece of that. So we have to go identify the vendors that we can work with, expand their coverage, our coverage. And at this point of time, we're also looking at a lot of niche players who want to make an entry into the Middle East markets, because the region is expanding, especially if you look at the growth in Saudi and UAE, right? So I think one of those important keys is that we will go and expand our portfolio. That's the most critical thing. Geo expansion, we will continue to do. It's very, very important to have a bigger, larger footprint than what we do today. We will continue to strengthen the existing partnerships, and bring on new ones. Why? Because these partnerships are our footholds today, Some of the vendors that we have today on our portfolio, these have been our flagship products. They will continue to be there. Are we going to strengthen them? Absolutely yes. Are we going to build more on? Yes, we will. Okay, and we will continue to, it's an engine that is rolling, so we will continue to do that. The third important piece that I think which is undermined, and it should not be, is investing in our own people, our own talent pool. When people buy from people, and I believe in a people-first organization. If people are not happy in what they're doing today, if they don't have the skill set, if they are not equipped well, if they are not motivated, we will not be able to do any of this, right? So no dreams come true without good teams, right? So if we want to be successful, we have to make all of this happen for us. So talent pool, talent development, how do we retain people, how do we bring succession planning, how are we going to bring leaders? This is part of our expansion plan. So people first organization. Then we have to grow our customer base. As we started this again, was how am I going to go beyond the AC construction industry, right? We have to keep identifying pockets of growth and be there, at the right time. So I think that is very important. If we look at Kuwait, not a lot of vendors focus there, not a lot of VATs focus there today, but that's one of those very high potential growing countries which is going to soon follow the likes of Saudi or UAE or Qatar, right? So as we said, we have to keep the intelligence on. I think that is very important. We have to get our people equipped, trained. We need to do geo expansion. We need to look at new vendors, and that's how we get to where we need to, in today's time. The best way to predict the future is to create it.